Strategy qualifies for S&P 500. Inclusion decision could come on Friday. After a record Q2 with $10 billion net income and a growing Bitcoin balance, Strategy meets all index criteria as the S&P committee prepares its September announcement. MicroStrategy, now doing business as Strategy MSTR, has officially qualified for potential inclusion in the S&P 500 after posting one of the strongest quarters in its history. In the second quarter of 2025, the company reported $14 billion in operating income and $10 billion in net income, equal to $32.60 in diluted earnings per share. Quarterly revenue came in at $114.5 million, a modest 2.7% increase year-over-year, with subscription services rising nearly 70%. The results mark a dramatic turnaround from prior years, when impairment charges tied to Bitcoin BTC $108,996.25 depressed reported earnings. The adoption of new fair value accounting standards in January 2025 allowed Strategy to recognize unrealized gains on its digital asset holdings, directly boosting profitability. With Bitcoin trading above $100,000 during the period, the company booked massive paper gains that transformed its balance sheet. As of June 30th, Strategy held 597,325 Bitcoin. The firm highlighted a BTC yield of 19.7% year-to-date, a key performance indicator measuring the percentage change in the ratio between its Bitcoin count and assumed diluted shares outstanding. Management raised guidance for full year 2025 to $34 billion in operating income, $24 billion in net income, and $80 in diluted EPS, assuming a year-end Bitcoin price of $150,000. With consistent profitability now established, Strategy meets all S&P 500 requirements. U.S. listing market capitalization far above the $8.2 billion threshold, daily trading volumes exceeding 250,000 shares, more than 50% public float, and positive earnings both in the latest quarter and on a trailing 12-month basis. The next potential window for inclusion is the September 2025 rebalance, with announcements expected September 5th and changes taking effect September 19th. While the S&P Dow Jones Indices Committee retains discretion, Strategy's qualification underscores the growing role of Bitcoin in mainstream financial markets. If admitted, it would be the first Bitcoin treasury company to enter the benchmark index, symbolizing a landmark moment for the integration of digital assets into U.S. equities. Read more. Bitcoin hovers around $107,000 as weakest month for crypto begins.